wonderful viewers. Thank you for watching Jamano Media and Products. I am your presenter, Mariama Ceesay. Today we're going to have an exclusive interview with Mahmoud Jata, KMC Youth President.
Thank you so much, Mariam, for having me. Viewers, my name is Mahmoud Jata, Youth President.
Mahmoud, today we want to have exclusive interview.
Yes, thank you so very much, Mariam. Very much impressed about the question you posed. Well, as a youth president, that's my view and my opinion, but the general view of the illegal migrations in this country, we all know, it's like the underemployment. The youths are not engaged. If I said they are not engaged, I could broaden that, but I will only limit myself to underemployment. The bulk of the youth in this country, which is Gambia, employment becomes an issue. The only sector that we know as youths in this country that could employ youths, is the Gambia Police Force. Apart from that, you could count the number of institutions in the government that could employ the youth. So that is a problem. If you have youths in a country that are not engaged, that are not employed massively, it becomes a challenge, because we all know you cannot be dependent in the rest of your life, because you have seen your parents how they have suffered, the period of school, upon graduations, sitting home. So no youth want to idle. So if they see a means that has to do with a back way, embarking on a backway journey, then they will tell you that, well, I either risk my life on this journey than sitting home. And then to me, as a youth president and then representing youth, to be honest, I do so many programs in order to talk or convince the general mass of the youth. But all what they will tell me is that as long as this condition remains, then the backward journey is always the only way out for poverty.
As a youth president, you cannot only conduct the programs and to tell us, okay, don't go to Bali, sit at home. Which preventive measures did you guys take in order to eliminate this, even not to, if we cannot end, but to limit the journey? Which kind of prevention method did you guys take?
Thank you so much, Mariam. The question is very important. I really appreciate that question. Well, as a youth leader, it's like I have conducted a series of training. The Lordship, my Lordship Talib, he did so much effort, in order to preempt this illegal journey that is called the back way. We have conducted training, and then there are discussions going on, with our stakeholders, the National Youth Council, the NCA. Those are the ones that are trying when it comes to, venture into youth development. So there are discussions with those people, and then I believe, before next year, inshallah, there will be, a changes of this irregular migration that is now they call the backway.
Okay, if you said you have done the training with your lordship, what kind of training did you guys embark on?
Yes, we have engaged youth through training them. Training them has different ways. We have a tailoring, workshops, and then, my lordship also is the mayor, Ahmed Talib Bensouda. Thanks to him, he has helped us to at least assist some youth regarding Skills. We all know skills is very important. As youth, if you are not, good in school, you can venture into skills. And we have been doing that training, and some of them we give them sewing machines, for them to start up their businesses. And then some of them, we have helped them with small tokens, for them to start whatever entrepreneurial business they are into. So far so good. Those are the things that we did for now.
Mommy, to my understanding, your focus is mostly on unemployment youth. But why not those officers who are leaving their guard posts, who are leaving their jobs? They are going for this irregular migration. What is the plan for those people?
Yes, Mariam, it's like it's broad. When you said youth in general is broad. So those security officers that you're saying, like leaving their job, abandoning their job, and venturing into this irregular migrations, that is the back way. It's like we are engaging the youth. Like what we're going to do is like open a platform for them. This loan is a platform that you are giving me to actually talk to the youth of this country. And those people out there that are our security apparatus, we engage them, we talk to them. That was a time, we have a workshops, and then it is all inclusive, not only the youth that are sitting home or the youth that are doing nothing, but even the security forces are also invited, for us to discourage this illegal journey called the back way, because we believe that in our security section, or in our security sector, we had that information that there are our security personnel that are also quitting their job or abandoning their job, in venturing into this back way journey. So, during that, workshops, we call on all stakeholders on board, and they discuss about this. You know what? You cannot quit, your jobs just because of, this back way. Your jobs, is to secure, the integrity, the territorial integrity of this land. So, if we have our security personnel that are used, in venturing into this irregular migration, back way, it is alarming. So I engage them, through my counterparts, the National Youth Council, and then other counterparts. We engage them to discourage, the back way journey.
During President Barrow's Meet the People's Talk, I had the Minister of Tourism. He said President Barrow have created 150 jobs for Gambian youths. Is KMC part of those projects?
Is KMC part of that? This I didn't watch the clip, like the president's, saying that he.
Not the president, but the Minister of Tourism.
Okay, I haven't watched the clip. That the Minister of Tourism, Hamad MK Brad, saying that I heard from someone, because I'm not that media person. Someone get the audio and then forward it to me. I just go through the audio. It was just terrible. You know what I will tell you, Mariam? The bulk of the youth, living in the Gambia, the only reasons why they are embarking this back way, is because it's poverty. And then the government, I'm calling on the government here. Yeah, I'm calling on the Gambian government to really, come on board and address, this irregular migrant. I know they are addressing it, but I want them to put on more effort in order to, discourage. Discouraging it doesn't only stop at, having a platform and then saying it. I want them to put on effort. Effort. What I mean by effort is that let them create more jobs. Let them create more jobs. Let them create jobs that are paid, jobs that are well paid. So if a youth of this country, that is the Gambia, having a very, good job, having a good job, I think the first thing that will come to his mind is that before I will embark on this illegal migrations, why not I develop my own life in my own country. So this is what the youth will say. That statement, to be honest, I cannot just imagine Mariama.
I will take you back a bit. You said KMC is providing some Tibet work for youths. But some youths are still leaving their work, going for this bad way. Do you think KMC could provide even to make it a little bit professional? Because some youths are leaving their tailoring shops and going for this bad way. Do you think if they have it a little bit professional, in a way that the government will empower them, or they're having something that is more beneficial, do you think these youths will go to bad way?
Yeah, thank you, Mariam. Question is very important. Yes, like what you said is that the lordship, that is the mayor, the people's mayor, did a lot when it comes to addressing some of these needs. There are programs going on right now. It is not unveiled yet, but there are programs going on. We really want to see how best we could address some of the challenges that we are not able to address in the last 5 years. Regarding the youth within the KM that are living some of their days apprenticeship work, embarking eventually into this back way. It is so unfortunate, but we are doing our best, as youth leaders, and then we will also promise you that there will be another program again. And then if that program, start, I will call you an interview so that you yourself, could be an eyewitness to that.
I will really glad for that. You guys are sensitizing both the parents and the youths, or you are sensitizing only the youths? Because I can see right now, some parents are using their hard-earned money, giving it to their children to embark on this journey. I myself see someone who have sell his car to give it to his child to go for Bible. That alone is alarming. Because a car that is giving you something day by day, selling that to give it to one person, that is sacrificing. Is KMC Youth President sensitizing both the parents and the children, or the focus is only for the children?
Yes, the focus is not for only parents. It's both parents and the youth. The only way we can discourage this, Mariama, like you said, you've said it. You said a parent will sell his or her property, give it to his kids, to venture into this backward journey. So, to be honest, that is alarming. Myself, I have seen that. I've seen a parent that sell her compound, in order for his child to, embark into this, irregular migration or this back way. I met with the person, the parent itself. This is a true story. I told him that, to be honest, I think you should do something, better than this. Selling your own property for your child to embark into this backward journey. What if something happened to him? You're gonna lose your land, or you're gonna lose your property. You're gonna lose your son also. There will be a double loss. So why not? You sell your land and then make sure this boy invest this money into business, because when the parent have a business, probably as time goes on, that business will develop. If the business develop, that business alone will discourage him not to embark into this bad way. So, I advise the parents. The parents end up saying, well, I don't know this, Mahmoud. I don't know this. If I know this, I would have not, think of doing it. So some of the parents don't know what they are even doing. So through my leadership, I engage parents too. Not only the youth, I also engage the parents. But the parents, it's very hard to engage them because some of them they haven't been to school. So someone that haven't been to school cannot, read between lines. To engage that person is not easy. You must take, patience, and then you must constantly, talking to that person. So, it is not easy.
Yeah, it is not easy. But I think when we say youths, it's generalized. I saw a video speculated on social media. There is an allegation that a boy was threatened to kill himself because he was not given a money to go to bad way. And he ended up cutting up his throat and he ended up being dead. And that alone is, I think, Mahmoud, that alone is alarming because you, as a full grown-up human being, you prefer taking your life than being suffering in the country. Mahmoud, that alone is difficult. And I think again, this illegal destructuring, illegal demarcation that they are doing. This demarcation that they are doing, that also is taking part a lot. Because I personally have seen someone who swear that he will go to Bagwe because his shop was dismantled. And what do you think? KMC, is KMC refunding those people? Because the boy said that he is paying his revenue to KMC, and KMC was the one who gave him those shop. Do you think what preventive measures could KMC take in order to prevent things like that?
Okay, Mariam, thank you so much. It's like I will answer your first questions. Go back to the second one. It's like what you said regarding a youth that killed himself because he wanted to embark into this way. Well, Mariama, that is alarming, as you said, to be honest. And then the day of seeing that video, like I said, I'm not a media person. So the day I've seen that, someone sent me the video, Mr. Youth President, can you go to this video? There is this video circulating making its round on social media. I take my time to go to that video. I nearly said tears, Mariam. Yeah, I nearly said tears because you could see a youth that is frustrated, that is frustrated, don't want to, associate himself with anything. Mariama is frustrating. So, it's like what I've said previously, the government needs to stand, Mariama. All these discussions is going to round and round, but it is centered on only one thing, that is the central government. Mariama, I will tell you, if the central government could engage youths, engaging youth didn't only stop at creating workshops for them. Please, let the central government, create jobs for us, we the youth of this country. That's the only way that the youth will not embark into this backward journey. If the youth are engaged, if the youth are employed, Maria, you and I, we are lucky because we are not like those youths outside. But what I will answer to that is that my take is that, Mariam, it is disheartening, Mariam, when I see some of the youths selling on this highway. Some of them call me, they told me that, this is the only place I have. This is the only place I have my living, and this is the only place I feed my family. So though that place that I relax on, it is completely, the structure is completely down. I couldn't just believe it, but I think the government should still come on board, assist those youths that are doing businesses along those main highways. Yeah.
Back to that illegal destructuring. I think KMC also has a part to play there, because I have seen someone who said he has been paying his revenue to KMC for some years now, and KMC particular was the one giving him those subs rather. So those subs are being illegal. They said the subs are illegal and they are on the highway. Didn't KMC know that those subs are on the highway, still destructuring it?
Oh, okay. Yes, Mariam, what a good question. It's like we all know the demarcations. The road was there before, those people business. So when you go to physical planning, I myself, I went to physical planning. They have sold me the road, the mapping. They have sold me the mapping since the First Republic. So I have seen the mapping myself as a youth leader. So some of these youths tend to complain. Some of them didn't know, but when they reach me, I make sure I sit them down, discuss with them, make them believe that, well, you people thought that this is KMC behind this. This is not KMC. This is the central government that is behind this. I would tell you, Mariam, there's an instances whereby someone was lying in his shop saying, let the caterpillar and the roof, come on her, because for her, she believed that, she put all his money, into that business. But the time I heard that, I have to see that person, talk to him, console him, make her believe that, myself, I want to see the mayor, because I haven't seen the mayor, regarding these things. The reason why I will see the mayor is because the youths that are involved. I'm here on behalf of youth and I'm representing youths. So anything that has to do with youths matters, I think when they knock my door, I should really address that. So I want to initiate that with the mayor and then discuss with this. My youths are involved, and then most of them, that's the only hope that they're having in this country. So those places, they no longer go there anymore. So this is challenge for them. But inshallah, I will meet with the mayor and discuss this with him. Inshallah, I'm sure there will be a gateway about this.
Okay, my cameraman is alarming me about the time. But before we go, do you think those people, because I said one newspaper broadcast something like, they said those people taking our youth to this backway journey are foreigners. Preventive measures did KMC take to capture those perpetrators who are taking our youth?
Yes, Mariam, to be honest, that is new to me. But what I heard is that there are Malians and then Gambians are also part of it that are doing this. They will take money from the youths, and then their parents, they will promise them that they're going to take them. So that what I have, that is like, what I could say is, Mariam, is that I really want the community to take charge. The community is the one living along the coastal sides. If the community see any ships, going or any informations going around in the community that there are social ships that is about to depart to this irregular journey, that is the back way, let the community report, because the police cannot know whatever going, or cannot know everything going within that coastal zones. But the community needs to take ownership now, because the people that are dying in those communities, it's not some of those people that are helping them to go, but it's the community themselves. So I want the community to take charge. I want the community to come on board to report any suspicious ships that is planning to embark on this journey. The police cannot do it alone, Mariam. I told Bakau the last time, that's my youth rep. That's a youth rep there. He called me the last time. He told me that we have an information that there is a ship in Bakau that is about to go. I told him that why not you report the matter to the police stations? So I myself, I called one of the police officers. I gave him the information. I told him that, I have an information as a youth leader. I have an information that there's a ship that is about to depart. So why can't you make an investigation about that? So that is not only the youth, that is about the community. I believe, Mariam, the community should take ownership. The community should come on board and report any ships that they had, or any ships that they believe, is making a plan to embark into this backward journey.
I think what I said in Gundu, that's what I am going to repeat here. I think you, as a youth president, you should have sensitization with the alcalos, and you should have specific people who will be monitoring these coastal areas in order for them to be the watchman for you guys, because this backward journey is alarming. And even the saddest thing is that even the ladies are going for this backward journey. Do you think it's not important for you guys to collaborate with these alcalos and to have someone, a specific person whom you can pay monthly for him to, voluntarily do this for you? Don't you think it is important to do that?
Yeah, it is important, Mariam. It is definitely important. Like involving an alcalo, we've also tried that, because we know in every settlement you have you have a leader in every settlement that is called the alcalos. So we've engaged the alcalos. My first approach was Bakau. I have a youth rep there. I told him that why can't you initiate meeting with the alcalo, because what we had in Bakau, it is really frustrating, because if, as you can see, they said I still couldn't get the figure, but some are saying it's 29, some are going 30. I still don't know the figure, but the number of people that died, or the number of people that died in that last incident, to be honest, it is alarming. So we are trying to also engage the alcalos within the coastal areas, to make sure that let them sensitize their own people. We are sensitizing them, but we believe when we have the alcalos himself sensitizing his own peoples, we believe there will be a difference. That's why I'm trying to convey the same message to the alcalos too since last year, because this thing it has been going for quite long now. This thing, Mariam, to be honest, it is very hard to stop the back way. Like I said, it is very hard. So we need to get everyone on board. You, Mariam, I, the citizenry, the alcalos, the decision makers, and then the central government too. Because the central government, we can solve this thing if the central government is not involved keenly. So we need everyone on board regarding this backward journey.
We need everyone on board regarding this backward journey. Thank you for watching Jamono Media and Products. Mahmoud, what's your final word?
Yeah, my final word is, Mariam, thank you so very much for having me. I'm so delighted, and to be honest, I want to be called on platforms. There are a series of platforms that do normally call me, but this is my first time with the Jamono Media. So I don't want this one to be the end.
No, this will not be the end. This will be the beginning, in fact.
Okay. So I thank my youth reps, across the whole KM. I'm saying big thank you to each and every youth rep within the KM. The mandate that you've given me, I promise you that I will execute it. The only way that I can execute that mandate is you, the general massive of the youths, to help me, because I cannot do it alone. And then I cannot, end this interview without thanking, my lordship. That is the People's Mayor, Talib Ahmad Bensouda. I'm saying Jarama, I'm saying Jarajev, thank you, Mayor, because you've helped us a lot. So anytime I knocked, your door, you sincerely and kindly open your doors for us. So I thank you so very much, the Lord Mayor, and I thank you so very much, Mariama.
That's all we have for you today on Jamano Media and Products. Thank you, Mahmoud, for the response. It was not easy though, but thank you. That's all we have for you today on Jamano Media and Products. I am your presenter, Mariama Ceesay.